Madam?
All right, good evening, guys. Hi, Lisa. Um, so let's just get started here. Today was Tuesday, the ninth, or is Tuesday the ninth, and I don't want to go over CNBC stuff. Personally, I felt it was a seesaw day. It felt negative, but based on this chart, it seems like things ended up higher in the end. Um, so we have Moderna that went up over 7%. Um, and I don't know what's going on with this because we don't trade it. So we're not gonna spend too much time here. Um,
They did some study of some sort, so that's why it popped up.
uh, People know how I feel about pharmaceuticals, or at least you do, Lisa. Peton. So we had a high over $4. It jumped up today. Um, may have not been a bad day to get in. Peton, if you like it as a short. But it did jump up, came back down. Um, so you know, um,
Get it above four always. I recommend this, putting it on the notes above four.
so you basically have close to 20 cents if you have wanted it. Excuse me. Um, Overall, um, it's trending down. Um, let's see. Um, Seems like it's gotten into probably this is a 52-week low here. I'm pretty sure. Yes. Um, I don't know where. Yeah, it came out higher when it first IPO. It did come out higher. So yeah, this is a new low. So just take a look at it. There's a chance it could do a little bounce up, but we can see here it broke down, got to a new low, and it because of that it may come up somewhat, and then you can go back and short the dip. But this is a new low,
He means short the pop.
short the pop. But this is a new low, so um just keep your eyes out. You may want to hold on to this. I mean, not hold on to it, but just watch it a little bit and don't keep shorting it, and see how much it pops up. That's all I will recommend. We know what the future ultimately holds for this stock, but you can't just ride a horse till he's dead. You gotta give him a chance to get some food and water, and then come back and ride him later. Um, Roku. I'm not gonna say too much here. It's been at this level forever. Had a nice day today, but it's not something that it did do a nice pop up. We had got stuck in it a while back, and finally it came back down. Um, and I don't particularly like this stock,
Can you show me
so
the last three earnings?
I don't really know what to say other than if it's gonna come up, it could come up from the area it's at now. Um, so on the 15th, it lost money. Didn't do anything different than expectations. Lost money, did not meet expectations. And then here, lost money and exceeded expectations, but still lost money. I don't get how this company is losing money, but that's another story altogether because to me, they should be making money. It should be like a Netflix, but I don't get it. So I don't know its business model, I guess, that well. Tesla. Was busy making money today. So Tesla finally came back, had a somewhat decent day. It didn't go crazy, but if you did get it here at this little dip, you were able to get at least, $5 to $7. So, and then even if you got out somewhere here, you were still able to get a couple dollars. So that is something. That's nothing home to sneeze at. Open. What?
Sorry, can I intrude on and say a comment on Tesla? The reason this thing has gone up is the new hype of Elon's quote unquote robo-taxi phenomena that he's been hyping for the last several years since 2017. That this robo-taxi is coming, but it's just a hype. I think it's kind of fake news. He slated it for August 8th. But I think it's just a how do you say, fake news to make sure that his investors don't KAT, because this stock is not gaining momentum.
Yeah, you said exactly. It's fake news. Not even. I'll just call it fake news and leave it at that. So open was positive today. I'm starting to hate the way this moves. So I'm not really gonna say too much about this, other than the fact we have our level here and the 250 level, and that's that. It moves. Yes, it is a penny stock at this point, but I just don't like the way it moves, and that's that. Campbell's, which we got out, we told you guys about this. Um, is 50 was the new level here. When it got downgraded, and a little bit after that, I decided to get out because it was acting funny the way it was moving. This will probably eventually come off. It's very late in moving up. I would have expected it to come up already by now, because we're getting into the warmer months. But it's just I'm just not happy with it. So I got out. Tractor Supply was up a point and a half. Um, Nothing to write home about here. We don't trade it, so that's that. Avis, aka Caro, it was up today, a little bit over a point and a quarter. And here I'm just, we have our levels. Uh, we told you guys about them. I don't know why that 160 level is not here. I've had it here in the past. I don't know what happened to it, but let's just put it on again for the millionth time. So, and then we have the 200 level, 200 to 250, I guess. A 240, whatever this is. So it is coming up. I was saying let's be a little cautious here, because it did have good earnings, and it's been going up slightly since those earnings. It did take a jump down, but then it started to come back. So I could see it having good earnings again. February, March, April, May. So this comes out in May, mid-May. So it's I kind of want to wait, or if I get it, I want to get it closer to earnings. Um, just because it was good the last time around. But ultimately, I still like this as a short. you just want to get the best price, of course. Google, this was strong today. Basically a point and a quarter. It came up in the very beginning and then literally kind of slid back, came back and slid back. So, but overall, it closed at close to 155, and it came up and basically pre-market. Hey guys, Tarjay seems like it did well for itself today. It seems like tomorrow it's on its way up too. We know where this is going. I beat this to death and told you guys we've already passed this level here. So we just need to fill the gap and get up to here to this 220 area. So that's that. And yeah, you can get it anytime you feel like it. Nike had slid down a little bit. Earnings, everything has been good. We want to see if Nike was going to hit this level here, and then just kept going up, or maybe it's so strong it doesn't hit it. But I felt Nike was going to slide down because of Foot Locker. But now it could be starting to come up. So if you like it, keep an eye on it. You may want to start nibbling and getting in, or if not, see if it comes back. Wait till this what is this, 986 level, 87 level. So it's up to you. But yeah, it's just up to you what you want to do. But yeah, I would try to give it to this 87 level because you always want to try to get the best price. EBC is up a point. I really don't want to do anything here because I wasn't happy with earnings. I want to wait to see how they do again. You know, and then go from there. Maybe they start to do better since they have the new bank that they bought out. American Airlines did okay today. It seemed like they were all over the place. Yeah, I guess you can call it the breakout if you want. Came up a little bit. It's basically with them, what, 20 cents or so. That's the only thing I don't like about American is that it the way it moves, it's just so it's cheap. Um Look at this crazy algo. This goes all the way down to 167.74. Jeez. So, um, mm, it's really nothing to say. Just kind of danced around all day. If you want to say, oh, I got it at the top and then shorted it, this was a good short though, based on how it opened up at the beginning of the day, and around 10 came back down. So I guess you could have went high and then went short. But I don't know. I really don't have anything for this. You know, there wasn't a real long play other than the first half hour. It was more of a short play basically. But Apple's been weak and it's been dancing around the 170 level. And you just have to see if it's gonna break down from where it's at now. And basically it's if it breaks out of here, it's it maybe has to 168. But if it breaks out of here, it's gone. and then you're looking at 150. So it's just the trend seems weak. This seems weak. All of this seems weak. But maybe it could put itself together and come back. But I don't know. I wouldn't bet on it. Let's say that. But this is Apple. So, but even at Apple, you don't want to buy it and watch it drop $20. Um, Intel, we know what's gonna happen to that eventually with this government uh, back support. So, it's been doing very well and outshining itself and its peers. And because it was so early when it outshined itself, it came back down while the others are still doing well. So now it's at a level that we would like to buy. So, Ms. Munoz, you can put this on the notice because we said we like this area. So let's see it maintain itself here, and I'd like to see it start to come back because here it played around and then it rejected itself. Now we're hoping this time it's not going to reject again. We're hoping this time that it will come up. So earnings is making money, it's outshining itself. That's always a good thing. And we'll say that's a blip, but it is doing well. And it's punching up. So it is a good thing. So my thing is, hey, this is the time we can nibble. We'll start watching this more closely. But I do kind of like this price. I just want to see if it's gonna hold itself. And maybe it's come up too much, and it has to pay its dues, go back down again, and then come back up. But let's watch it. All right, Mickey D's. We know how we feel about this. We got to our first level, and it just got under. Let's see if it can come back, continue going down, and we could go from there. You know. Uh, but we did say it was coming down from this high of 300 right here, and I think that this was a new high, 52-week high, but it did come down, and 300, if you had got it up here, you're basically up $30. So, and then possibly still money to be made. So it's there. There's still opportunities, guys. Macy's, we're just watching this. We have our thoughts, but we're just watching this. Everything I thought hasn't done too well now. It seems like it would be trending down, but I just don't know. But I do like the show a little bit better. Uber, uh, what is this? Pfizer, BA's Bank of America, right? Yeah. America. Yeah. Um, it was up 100%. Interesting. Um, Nothing to say here. I have nothing to say with Banco. Um, so this is XOM.
Is this all-time highs?
What?
XOM.
Um, I guess we could say yes. We had spoke about this a while back. or several times, many times. So is it gonna come back a little bit and then break out, or just continue to break out? Well, we did say we thought it was gonna break out. So we're at that point, we're at all-time highs. So let's see how strong it is. Do we come back in and then settle down, come back into range right here? This 115, 116, this little range area here. Do we come back in, settle down, and then break out? I don't think we're going to come back down, just my thought. Or do we not even come back from this area, this 121 area, and just keep going to the freaking moon? So it's a question. Uh, you have to make the decision. Um, you know, I do think it either keeps going or comes back and then keeps going. I will say if it does come back a little bit, to that 115 or so area, I'll probably be in line trying to punch my ticket to the next level. I think that's a good one, by the way, guys. XOM. I really like that one. It's just hard to trade that as a day trader because how can I say? You just gotta get in and just wait, like that's what we've been doing. Um, it's kind of like it's more of a swing trade. Uh, Disney, um, it looks like it's coming back down. Uh, Maybe Disney has leveled out a little bit and it's coming back into play. Um, Still, I still say it's you should go for it. Even if it comes back down a little bit. Um, as long as it stays uh above that 100 level or more, I really like it, and I think it's gonna keep going. I'm not gonna say as strong as XOM, but I think we have um I just think it's gonna make it smooth. I don't see why not. It's been in the gutter for who knows how long. We know where Softy's at. It's killing everyone doing the damn thing, and it's just lingering. So, um, it's really let's see, it's really nothing to do or say here.
It's stepping
Um,
up every single week. It's just it goes up a little bit down, up a little bit down, up a little bit down.
yeah, I don't, I see it as going up a little bit up. It maybe it's going you know, 3 steps forward and 1 step backward, but
Yes,
hey, it's just stepping
it's
up.
doing a little, it's doing like a little side step, but then like it's just stepping up every single time. Then
So,
up, down, but it's mostly up, up, down, up, down.
so hey, you can jump on the bus now or wait. But yeah, it to me it's a little scary how much it's gone up. But if you think about how much goods have gone up, including uh uh technical goods, it really does make sense if you sit there and think about it for a second. Same thing here. Uh Amazon, it did a full swing. Uh, I'm not gonna say if this is all-time high yet. I can't really tell. It's damn close. Or new 52-week high, new all-time high, whatever you want to call it. It's damn close, let's just say. But like Mickey D's, it took a full ride down. Now it's going to take a full ride back up. And it's back there, and it's just same thing. You got to ask your question. Are we gonna stay where we're at? Or are we gonna keep moving? And the way Spain and all of this is going, it seems like we're gonna keep moving. But hey, they could have some problems in the future. Just based on what's going on, the government, all of this kind of stuff, suits being done, uh, uh people calling them a monopoly, all of this stuff. You just have to be aware of that because it could come crashing down. And I kind of feel that more likely than not, Amazon is the one to get hit bad. Um, uh, AMD, uh, nothing really I want to say here. If it's coming down to me, in my opinion, that's great. Um, I don't have anything to say about Walmart. Dick's, I finally got out of that. I could have got a better price, but I didn't. So hey, it is what it is. When it was breaking down here, I said, let me KAT. It did come down, but then it went back up. So, Dollar Tree, haven't really messed with it, but this is the down day and it's on hard to buy. It just went straight down all day today. So, and honestly, um, it really doesn't surprise me. I I I was thinking if it did try to pop up, I would want to short it. Relax for it. Relax for you, okay? Um, this is Meta. Um, it's the same thing as what is that? Softy. I'm not gonna really say anything against it. But what goes up shall come down. Is all I'll say. Eventually, the key is when. Um, Boeing. I got a few shifts just to watch it because I do feel like it could come crashing down. Um, but it was ultimately a down day for it today. So, if you got in, got out, got back in, got out. If you had just stayed uh, in the whole time and then got out at the bottom, that would have been the easiest. But of course, I couldn't do that because that's too easy. Uh, but at least I was able to recover from what I lost with Dix and become positive for the day. Coin down over 5%. This was a total disaster from my perspective. So it's I still think coins going up to those highs it had in IPO era. Um, I don't like the way this is moving, but maybe I just got in right at the wrong time. I'm still saying, hoping that this, level will eventually be a blowout level, and then I will be able to, how can you say, watch it go to the moon or meet new highs. Don't really have anything after coin, um, unless someone has requests. Let's see, highs and lows today. Well, Locker was down and Nike was up, so they were doing the opposite. AutoZone, interesting. Let me just see how this is $3,000. Can you freaking believe it? My God.
If we would have stayed in it, we would have been
Yeah,
dead.
but we were shorting it.
I know. I said if we would have stayed in it, we would have been dead.
Yeah, because it had with the we were in yeah, I don't know what to say. Jesus.
I say
But yeah,
get it now long because that's where it's gonna go. It's gonna go back up to 4,000.
eh, I'm biased in favor of shorting. I can't
Yes,
help
me. Yes, but this is one of those stocks that you can't go short no matter what. Even
it. Yeah,
now, you have to go long.
I still can't force myself to do it. I'd rather just stay out. Roblox. Let's
Can
see.
we look at Lululemon?
Hold on. Uh, uh, NFL X. Netflix. Let's see. It's still up there. Somebody want to look at Lululemon. So, let's see. Lulu had a down day today. Yeah. Huh. Let's see how it looks. Huh. Huh. Man, just kept going. Even after this wick down, it just couldn't stop itself. This may be another one just to get, if this is going to just bleed down like crazy, like all the way to whatever,
Keep going back, keep going back. Can I see more history?
it's like, man. Put this on the notes installation.
I know I have it already. Can we look at it on a weekly? It's gonna get to pre-pandemic levels. So 300. It's gonna get to 250.
2022.
Hmm?
This was 2022.
Mm-hmm.
So you still have a good $60. And Jesus Christ.
I say it's gonna get to pre-pandemic levels.
Yeah, just make sure it's on the notes.
210.
Yeah, Elisa. I don't know.
250. Go back up a little bit more.
It's whatever it is, it'll probably be bad. But then, does it keep making money like it has been? Is the question. And then, do people still value it? Like,
I think the fat is over. You know.
well, at least you can get $60 out of it, 300, and then you can decide if you want to wait and watch it jump down. But yeah, just make sure it's on the notes, and we'll get it. It is definitely a good opportunity, I will say. Definitely. That's all I have. So we got a little over 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna cut out. Um, and thanks guys. Again, like, subscribe, send us a comment, do what you do. And thanks for being here, Lisa. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. It was a great